everyone, I am Zoe and today I'm gonna give myself some light, wispy bangs. Hopefully. I really like the see-through Korean style air bangs, so that's what I'm aiming for today. So regularly I film my videos muted and then speed them up and do a voiceover, like a tutorial, but I really don't want to give the illusion like I know what I'm doing because I haven't cut my bangs in like a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, and I don't think I've ever done this style either, so bear with me, just come along for the journey. I'm gonna talk through this and hopefully it won't be too long. So here are some inspo pics for what I want to do today, and I'm gonna zoom in and let's get started. So I am starting with clean-ish dry hair, and I just let it dry naturally. It dried pretty straight, so I didn't straighten it or anything. I wanna do, regularly you do like a triangle, but I think this time I want to go a little bit more rounded and wider, so like a really wide triangle with a rounded top. I'm just yapping. I might as well just show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna start 3 fingers, maybe? No, I'm gonna do 2. 2 fingers deep from the hairline here. And you're gonna go from here, instead of just to like the side of your eyebrow, you're gonna go all the way to your ear. Well, I'm gonna go all the way to my ear. I don't know. I watched quite a few tutorials and no surprise, they were all different. They all used different techniques, so I'm just going to kind of do a combination of the ones that I think worked well. Okay, so here is my sectioning here, and how I want to cut it is like in an arch shape, like beveled, like here in the middle and then down each side, kind of like curtain bangs, but shorter. And I see a couple people doing it where they split this section into 3 different sections and cut them at different lengths and then blend them all together. So I'm gonna try doing that. I'm just gonna grab a small section. That's too much hair. So I'm going to grab a smaller section in the very center. This is going to be the shortest part of my hair, and naturally, do keep in mind that if you are styling it, it's gonna have a little bit more volume. So I want it to be like here, and then when you let that down, it ends up being like just underneath my eye. So that's where I'm going to do the first cut. Remember, you can always shorten it later, but you can't make it longer. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. If I have it styled like this, I think that'll be perfect. Okay, so we've got the first layer. I cut it just below my eyes. Now I'm gonna split this next section into 2 here. Same with the other side. So I've got my second section. Going to cut this one at my lips, right in the middle here. Try to make it somewhat even on both sides. So, okay, shortest, middle. Now, this longest section here, I'm going to cut below my chin. Okay, so that's all the basic lengths done, and now we gotta blend them together. I keep talking like I'm telling you what to do, but really I'm just narrating myself. This is why I script my videos. Okay. So, it is looking like this. We got 3 steps. concentrate on blending this one. I'm making a mess. Oh no. Okay. You know what? I don't like that idea of the steps. It actually makes it harder to blend them. So I should have just cut it rounded like I was going to, but you know what? I was influenced. I was influenced by the internet, and that doesn't always end right. So I'm going to try my best to blend these, but as you can see, it's not very easy because of the steps I did. I'm gonna start cutting up into it, so I'm thinning the ends while I'm trying to blend these terrible steps I just cut into my hair. It is looking more blended, as you can see. It goes kind of, oh actually, you know what this is? Maybe I could see. I've had too much caffeine today. Okay. I think that's more of a diagonal line. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can see it's now kind of like, except for that part right there. Kind of goes short to long. I'm gonna do it on the other side. I think I'm just gonna start taking pieces from each side to make sure it's somewhat even. And okay, that looks correct. It's kind of like a, see? Shortest in the middle. That'll do, okay. Take some more pieces from the side. Okay. Not as blended as I would have liked, but that is because of the technique we use. Both sides, however, do look even. I will say, okay, so that weird step technique did help me get everything the same length on both sides, but it did not help blending. This is such a fine section of hair, and then my hair itself is also very fine, so thinning, I won't do much of it. Like, I'm just gonna do a tiny bit because I think it'll help me blend this. And you don't want any blunt looking parts, so just very gently, carefully cut up into the bangs, and it'll just make the ends a little bit thinner, sit a little bit flatter, look a little less bulky. Although we are dealing with such a small amount of hair, I don't know if this is making any kind of difference. It is a step that I always do. You'll see people take their hair and like redirect it upwards and cut this way to do like a similar thing to just get rid of some of the bulk. So when it falls down, it's thinner at the ends. Anyway, I think that's the whole cut. Now let's style it. Alright, I just wet my hair down, and I'm going to blow dry it with a round brush that is covered in hair. Vacuum anyway. So I'll work it in somehow. Could you turn that down just a little bit? Just a little bit.
You can turn it down all the way.
Okay, thank you. Alright. How's this? I don't think I've ever used this blow dryer. Oh, they're cute. Huh, okay. Okay. I have outdone myself. It was quite the journey getting here. But we got here. And you know what? Even after all, okay, sorry, I'm covered in hair. I personally really like them. I think they're very cute. You could also do them as like a side bang and stuff, but I think next time I do it, I am gonna use even less hair, surprisingly. So take it from me, use less than you think you need. Okay, that is everything. I'm really happy with this. I think I did a decent job. It wasn't smooth, but we got here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye. And check out all my other shit.